and I'm calling it Sketch My Autobiography.
Please tell me you're joking. That's literally a copy of what is known as a Draw My Life. You just slapped a different name onto it.
I'll just call it a Draw My Life.
Boring.
What do you mean boring? It's my life.
I know what I said. And on top of that, do you really want to make something that's been done before? Do you think that's what they want to say? I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Oh, why are you being like this? You were so chill the last couple of videos.
Sometimes I just gotta be me. No.
Oh, what am I gonna do now?
One option, and I'm just throwing this out there, is to hide under the covers until the sun goes away.
Not so fast, my chemically imbalanced romance. Princey!
Oh good, Prince underarms stink.
That is an uncharacteristically schoolyard insult, Anxiety. Yeah, that was hardly inventive.
Creativity is not my department. Chalk one up for me.
I'm gonna need you to be real quiet right now because you just earned the #1 slot in my Dunzo list today.
Dunzo list?
We're Dunzo. I am not some bread roll to hold you over while you wait for your dinner. I am the main course.
Hey.
Grant me full creative control. You're my creativity. You have all the creative control.
No, he is talking about full-on daydream mode. La La Land.
Not the time for movie references, but yes, precisely. Well, if it can get us that idea... All right, let's do it. Yeah!
Come on.
And even Jason Toddler over there to assist me.
I don't agree to this.
Too bad. Oh, I've heard of this before. It's called yogurting. I've actually tried this myself.
Is this why Princey spit yogurt at me yesterday?
Okay, well, I think you're onto something with a change in format. I did like that.
Don't encourage him.
Especially Anxiety. He is being a real...
Are you really doing a cutaway right now?
I'm sorry, I just had to try it out. It's fine, we're just on a time limit.
What were you saying over there?
Nothing. I'm not saying that we fight physically, although I certainly would win. Oh, I'm talking about lyrical dueling.
Oh, like an 8 Mile.
Yes!
How do you know about 8 Mile?
With me, ask the Dragon Witch. She knows the drill. You're screwed royally. Stricken with clairvoyancy, events occurred as I'd foreseen. Your verse was weak. Your rapping stinks flamboyantly, employing these trisyllabic rhymes. I can match that easily. I'll beat. There's no holler, Princey.
Well, it would be an opportunity missed not to acknowledge that there is an actual rapper named Logic, and that was surprising.
Yeah.
But that was clearly just a copy of epic rap battles of history.
I mean, you lost, but that was still fun to watch.
If it's not original, haven't we all lost?
Play nice. No, it has to be original.
You tried, you failed, let's go to sleep.
It's 2 p.m.
I hate this.
Lies, 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 lies.
That was a Musically, and I'm so upset that I know that. Princey, you are done. Give it up.
Quiet, you jerky McJerk face. If I try to be totally original each and every video, I'm gonna drive myself up the wall.
But if it's not original, it's a copy.
An imperfect copy. Great poets imitate and improve, whereas small ones steal and spoil.
Oh, so you're on board with them now?
Well, I've always had my doubts on creating something entirely original, but I'm no defeatist. So, Princey, it's true, you can't... Thanks, everyone. Well, almost everyone. I just have to stop doubting myself so much. Objectively, how did I do?
You screwed up.
Ah, anxiety!
Anxiety, what are you doing here? Yes, this is exactly what you do every time I pop up. Let's just skip that part. We get it. You don't want me here, but I'm here, and this is what I do.
Oh, I don't think that's all that you do.
You did a bad job, Sam.
He choked.
Oh, Thomas, how many times do I have to tell you? Chew your food. No, that's too literal.
He forgot the lyric.
I tripped right out of the gates.
Oh, you should watch where you're stepping.
Just focus on the forgetting the song part.
Way more work than it should. When is it ever okay to forget your lines?
In Christopher Nolan's 2008 film The Dark Knight, when Michael Caine first saw Heath Ledger enter as the Joker in all of his makeup, it startled him so much that it caused him to forget his lines. And that take was so organic that it was used in the final cut of the film. Yes!
That is an extremely specific and random fact to call upon for the sake of feeling secure. This is theater, where you only have one shot, and he threw it away.
Oh, you're using Lin-Manuel Miranda's words against me!
So this time you may have to consider that you did not do particularly well. Yeah, it was a train wreck.
Time out. That seemed very emotionally charged.
What are you talking about? I just said what you said, only more effectively.
Therefore, I must do what I can to guide you towards a more accurate outlook.
Of course, when it comes down to it, you take Princey's side.
I'm not taking his side. I can work to bring a clearer vision of the entire situation that this corner of the room is obscuring.
I would write an angsty sonnet illustrating my contempt for you if I actually cared enough about what you were saying right now.
Welcome you to the supreme dark overlord of negative commerce. I'm afraid I'm gonna need your name.
No.
Worth a shot. Anxiety. The format has been determined by Logan.
Rigged.
Are we clear on the rules?
Yes. This is stupid.
Let the debate begin. Anxiety, the first question goes to you.
Too much pressure. No.
Do they hate me?
Definitely.
Interesting.
Would you care to elaborate?
I mean, why else would they not reply to you? People use their phones for everything these days. Do you honestly believe there's any chance that this person didn't see your text? You were probably just annoying them the whole time, and they were replying just to be nice, and then that got boring.
Inference observation confusion. There could be a multitude of how they were feeling, what was going on while they were texting, their battery life.
How much they hate you.
I waited for my turn to speak. Please do not disrespect the sanctity of the rules that we just made up just now. As I was saying, does this individual dislike you? That's TBD.
Totally believable, dude.
To be determined.
My argument was more convincing.
Falsehood. No, not necessarily.
That's not a straight answer.
Can I finish?
Well, are you going to answer a question
Can I
honestly?
finish a little bit?
What you're talking
Listen,
about.
can we bring order to this?
The plain answer to that question, Thomas, is that you did not follow through with that plan. Therefore, yes, it was a waste. See, Logan, I even used your reasoning to come to that conclusion.
Thank you, Logan.
This is unfair. You're rooting against me, and you're the moderator.
Aw, what's the matter, anxiety? Are you worried that your silver tongue will land you in second place? I'm sorry, did he just hiss at me?
I do that when I start reaching my limit with stupid questions.
I replied with you too. Did I?
You blew it, and you're a moron.
That's what I thought. Moving on. Taking one or
He just wants us to ignore the important facts, the ones that matter.
falsehood. That is what you are doing.
Oh, so you admit they're important.
Okay. You know what?
What are you doing?
I am writing you a prescription for a figurative chill pill. Is this the beginning of the end for me?
Well, now, you can't argue with numbers. It could very well be. Time to panic and or cry.
Preposterous.
Your mom is preposterous.
I'm ignoring you. And that is a pointless venture.
Your mom is pointless.
Let's leave the mothers out of this, all right? Especially considering the fact that neither of you have a mother.
If she did exist, she'd be preposterous and pointless.
Falsehood! Excuse me.
You know what? I've had enough of this. None of this makes any difference. You know why? Because I'm right and you're wrong. That is why. Here, I'm ready to give my closing statement. This is stupid. He's stupid. I'm out. Scenario over.
How dare you?
Was it really getting us anywhere? Actually, I think maybe it did. How? It may have been me jumping to a conclusion. Correct.
You forgot the song. That's the whole thing.
True, but when I was given that second chance, I did pretty well.
Great, so you've reasoned your way through today. Well, what's going to happen if and when you find out you are not cast in this show?
And anxiety?
Save your insults. I'm just gonna deck out.
Actually, I was going to tell you that was a good debate today.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, you did a good job.
How? I was barely trying. I hissed at you.
Yes, I must admit that is a fairly uncommon debate tactic.
This is so pure. I gotta say, I don't really know how to react to you complimenting me. I kinda thought you didn't like me. Especially after last time when you called me a defeatist.
Well, you are wrong about a lot of things, but I don't necessarily mind your company. The other two can bring in a whole lot of sunshine, and that can be unbearable. And I can't imagine having a debate with either one of them.
I guess I just kinda assumed that
You jumped to a conclusion.
Touché. Thanks.
Glad to see you guys working some things out.
We didn't work anything out.
He's stubborn as ever. It's interesting.
What?
Now that we're at a little bit of a standstill, I finally feel a sense of peace in this household.
I guess.
I'm back! Did you miss me? Your mom misses you. I'm sorry, while that was savage, it was a little extra. What did you do to him? Logic! And how does it feel? Amazing! That's right, morality! Oh, come on, you guys. What? Can I get through one video without having some sort of dilemma? I'm not alone on this one. Nice. Another year older. And yeah, you're here, but is here where you need to be? Well, I don't think that's the dilemma. This is indeed his apartment. I mean, like, is he satisfied with where he is at this point in his life? Ah, yes, that's where I was coming from. I don't like it, but I too have to agree with Surly Temple here. How many of those you got? I don't know. Do you? That's what a birthday brings, sadly enough. The awareness of the passage of time, how far you've actually come, how little time you have left. I mean, who knows? Any day could be your last. Stop. How do you stack up? Like pancakes, a grand slam. Like pancakes, you fall flat. Don't you dare turn breakfast food into a negative metaphor. 5 a.m., the witching hour. I could be wrong, but I believe that's midnight. 5 a.m., the devil's hour. Now I'm pretty sure that's 3 a.m. Well, then it's just 5 a.m. and you need to go to bed. Unless you want me to keep coming around to remind you of all the things you failed to do, in which case, keep it up. His heart's just not in the right place. Again, that is not the issue. Anatomically, Thomas is fine. Why do you only take whatever I say literally? Perhaps it's best you just stick to knowing the beef, pork, chicken. No Mulan lyrics right now, man. Come on. So be it. Greens, nothing but greens. Into the Woods is not better. Let us instead start a book club. Yes! Wow, who's the fanciful one here? It's Roman. Okay, pocket protector. You are the man. Oh, well, that's kind of you, anxiety. No, you look like the man. I fight the man.
I want to fight you now.
Ah, but you aren't peering through a styling pair of Warby Parkers.
Thomas, is no one going to acknowledge that he just dabbed?
He's the reason I started making videos in the first place. And see what dreams were accomplished from that?
I was going to bring that up, but it would have been too much work.
My eyes! Even made one for you, Anxiety.
Thanks for noticing me. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And Anxiety, you?
No, I didn't. Whatever you asked me to do, I didn't do it.
Are standing there sulking in a corner? Yes! Look at what a good job he's doing, everyone. And we can keep moving forward. You with me? Yeah! Awesome! Epic! Additional affirmation.
Wait. Disappointing.
So close. What up, Anxiety?
Just here to say I'm on your side.
Whose side? My side. What am I arguing?
Quiet, just let me do the talking.
And we're all on the same side here.
Really? I find that hard to believe. You wonder why all these changes are throwing you off? It's the lessening of steady constants in your life. When you're in these new settings and situations, you know something is off.
What is?
Something.
You can't even give an example?
Something is off.
I hate it when you're just vague.
We have a bubble. The bubble is nice here, and anything you need to do, you can get done in your familiar bubble.
Last time you were on my case about whether here was where I needed to be.
Yes, but lately...
Are you just trying to counter everything I do?
No, it's just...
Then what?
Your friends! You're always away from your friend. Look, let's not read into this and make it any more angsty than it has to be. We all know that I'm a bit
Dismal, monochromatic, spicy!
whatever, and you're really good friends. They help me out. They provide constancy. They could be gone at any moment. Maybe all this traveling is giving them the impression you don't need them anymore.
No, that's not true!
You've got to stop her.
He, him pronouns all around.
All right, then you got to stop him.
Anxiety.
No, I am not playing this game. I'm comfortable just the way I am. And besides, Thomas, this isn't gonna do anything.
Talon.
Why?
I don't know.
Change me back now.
I think we can all agree that you're undeniably adorable.
No.
But you are just too darn cute.
Oh, he's like a little kitten now.
That is a pleasant comparison.
Friends wherever I...
Look at this!
What?
How are you doing that? I just walked over here. Why haven't we thought to do this before?
Can you stop breaking the fourth wall? I am not okay with this.
Oh, deal with it, J.D. Delightful. I don't know how the series would continue if we stopped having dilemmas.
Easy, Meta Knight. We're recording the episode, not the DVD commentary.
Lit. Is that the correct usage?
Oh, almost.
You gotta be joking.
Perhaps.
Perhaps this is a better fit.
Stop doing this.
He looks like a wet bandit from Home Alone.
I'll wet your bandit. That doesn't make sense. Of course it's not, Thomas, because that's not what you need. Do I act like Joan? No.
Okay, why is no one else doing this?
Alright? See, it doesn't feel right, because we are not actually your friends. There's no use, Thomas. Nothing beats the real thing. Not without your friends, Thomas.
Okay, enough of you.
What? You were too powerful as Joan. Somebody had to stop you.
I don't have to look like anyone to make sense.
Nothing beats the real thing.
I just said that.
I'm getting real sick of this.
I know you are, Anxiety. This constant...
Change you can control and change you cannot control.
I'm following.
And then there's change you can control, but shouldn't. Like changing me. True.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, I chose Valerie first.
Most changes aren't too far out of my control.
Great. Well, can you use a little bit of that control to change me back now?
Oh, fine.
Finally.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, my precious bangs.
Sorry about all that, Anxiety.
Whatever, I'll let it slide because I do feel better.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Maybe good enough to tell us your name? You are the last one, and even we don't know your name, so we're kind of curious.
Okay. My name...
It's Talon.
Okay. That is upsetting. Well, wait, is it Talon?
No! You take turns changing me into different friends today and expect me to open up to all of you? Fat chance! Except you, Patton. You didn't do that. You're cool.
I like you all just the way that you are. Glad to have you back to your old intimidating self, Anxiety.
Be back soon.
I must say, it is a relief to fill out this outfit again.
You think you do? It totally makes your butt look big.
I know, thanks for noticing. Personally and objectively, I thought we were quite convincing as Thomas's friends. I'd have to agree with you. I guess you could say Thomas is a man of many... Don't...
Talons. No!